Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe here from Vapeology UK, back with a new review for you all. A couple of things before we start the review. A couple of exciting things to speak about. First off, there is the logo there, Vape Bar, Happy Manchester. Lovely guys over there. Damien is the big man, and he has lovingly agreed to be a sponsor of the channel, and is going to drop me some liquids to do reviews for him, obviously in return for the advertising space. But it's not just if de facto agreement that we've got. It is these guys are really doing some great work in my local area. The closest shop around for me, and they're really educated. They're not just a couple of lads that have set up a vape shop because they know that the industry's doing more, which seems to be seeing quite a lot of now. A lot of franchises popping up. These guys have set up their own store. They know what they're doing, and they're really, really knowledgeable about the products that they're selling, not just trying to get as much money through the door. Damien is an absolute mech head. He looks after all my builds and everything like that because he does great stuff with mechs. He's so informative and so well versed on mech safety, battery safety, and especially builds as well. Couldn't recommend him enough. Second thing we've got to mention today, we've got to get out of the packet because they arrived this morning, is Summer Magazine, issue number 4. I'm not in this one. I am in issues 1 and 3 with some reviews, but make sure you go out and pick this up. And if you can't find it in your local vape shop, tell them to get it subscribed, because the guys over at Summer Magazine will send it to the shop for them to give out. If you want your own subscription, just go on the website, subscribe. You've got loads of great stuff in here. You've got, like I said, you've got loads of great stuff. A couple of interviews, lots of reviews. You've even got that man on the back there from Decadent Vapors. There's a full couple page spread interview with the MD. So it's really informative, and it's a free magazine written by vapors for vapors. Charlie, the guy that started it all off, has been in contact with me a couple of times to do some stuff for them. So I'm going to plug them as much as possible because they're great guys. And like I said, it's free, so why wouldn't you? So let's get on with the review. Today, this is one that was been sold by Damien from Vape Bar, is Mr. Meringue. So this is a lemon meringue pie. I say pie. The only bit of pie cake-ish you get is on the smell. That sort of pastry, cakey taste isn't really there. It's more an accent rather than a flavour. On the inhale, you get the sharp, zesty lemon. It's a real very tart lemon. It's very like you just bit into a fresh lemon. It's really, really nice. Sort of, I'm trying to think what's the best way to describe it. It's more of a curd. A real tangy, fresh lemon curd than, say, like a lemon drizzle cake. On the exhale, you get the sweet meringue, and on the aftertaste, it's the sweet meringue with just that tiny bit of lemon in the background. It's not very strong, the lemon on the aftertaste or the exhale. It's all very inhale, the lemon. As you can see, cloud production is fantastic. Take a quick look at the bottle. Unfortunately, because I've been using this one, I've had it as my out and about juice, the writing on the labels has started to wear a little bit, unfortunately. So I would love to show you a lovely fresh bottle, but I can't because it's been out and about with me. This is a 3ml nip for me. Comes in the 60ml bottles. As you can see, my top is slightly different. It's over there. Slightly different to the picture because I got that top in the box and I unscrewed it and the plastic bit came off straight away. That's me being ham-fisted. It's not poor quality. I literally screwed it and pulled because I'm used to this style, which is a screw and pull. So I had to replace it with one of my own. The only gripe I've got with this liquid is it says it's a 70-30, but it's really thin. Let's see if we can get that on there. Look, it's just quite sloshy rather than sort of like the thick liquid you normally expect with a 70-30. And because of that, using it on a mech or any dripper, but specifically the mech with the roughneck RDA, I've been tending to over drip, so it's been pouring out the sides. My hand's covered in juice, mech's covered in juice, which is no good for the mech, the battery, or your vaping experience. I have tried this in the tank as well, and it does work perfectly well. You get a lot more of the meringue than you do the lemon in the tank, but pure and simple, that's down to the restrictions on what coils you can put in the tank. Whereas rebuildables, you will always get a better flavour. Yeah, I'd give it. It's a good juice. It's definitely an all-day vape, something you could vape all day. I have been doing. Even if it's not a 70-30 and it is sort of maybe like a 65-35 or even a 60-40, if you got the consistency wrong in that bottle, it does make great clouds if that's what you're after. Cloud production for me is by the bite. Obviously, you're going to get more clouds on a dripper than you are a tank. The higher the wattage you go, the lower the ohms you go, and the higher wattage, the more clouds you're going to produce as well. I'm not a cloud chaser. I'm not in it for the comps or the tricks or anything like that. I just want a good flavour. But if that's what you're after, it will give you a good cloud. Look, it's just perfectly fine. As you can see, I'm rocking the Vapor Expo hat as well, because that happened this weekend. There will be some things going out on Twitter for that. But yeah, scores on the doors for that one. I'll give it a good solid 7.5, 8. Pure to me down to the consistency is not quite right for me, and it's not one of them flavours that's going to blow you away. It's nice, and it's an all-day vape. You can vape it all day, but it's not one of them where you go, oh, bloody hell, that's lovely, and you do 60 ml in a day. I've done that. Everybody's done that. So yeah, that's great. What I want you to do is please go and check out Vape Bar on Facebook. Their link will be in the description below. They're not on Twitter at the moment, but I will sort of push Damien towards that. As always, please hit me up on Twitter if you don't already. Message me if you've got any questions. Let me know what you want to see in future videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Please do. And as always, guys, vape on.